Hey guys, Artosis here, bringing you the BSL round of 4. This is game number 4 between ZhanHun and Dewalt. So far, some pretty epic PvPs, to be honest. It's been pretty awesome. And it's hard to say exactly who is going to end up taking this. I think it really could go either way at this point, but I think a lot of people probably are looking at ZhanHun as maybe the favorite right now. Now, taking a look at this map, this is called Turbine. This is a map that I don't know if I've casted like one game here, a Mihu game already, Mihu versus CP, but this map has another base basically inside of your base, so you can expand very, very quickly here. It is a 3-player map, and maps like this I think are really fascinating for PvP. You know, any map, it comes to mind, what was the name of that map? Why can't I think of it right now? There was a GSL map, starts with a T, it was a space tile set, and it had another base basically in your base, and it made PvP so good, because basically, look at this, you have this ramp that you have to defend, and that's it. So you can go like just a few units and take another nexus, and it's really hard for your opponent to actually attack. So yeah, I'm thinking that we might have a very big, very epic PvP here on Turbine. Now, both probes scouting in the wrong direction. They'll run into each other pretty quickly here and know exactly what's going on. Up comes that first probe here from Dewalt, turns around, sees ZhanHun's probe, and that's going to check as well. Okay, nothing there. So now they know where each other are at. Let's take a look. No gases as of yet, just double pylon on both sides. Very economic opener. Not going to be skipping any probes so far. Looks like a single Zealot being made on both sides as well. I wouldn't be too surprised, honestly, if they just go Nexus really, really fast. It's so hard to go up a ramp against Zealot that I think you're probably going to be safe. Now, Dewalt gets in, sees, okay, no gas, sees that, in fact, ZhanHun is doing exactly what Dewalt is doing right now. Dewalt, with a single Zealot going across the map, actually has started a second Zealot as well, so it seems like he wants to put on some pressure here. Oh, and throws down the offensive pylon. But ZhanHun here with the Zealot is going to be able to wreck this pretty quickly and slows his Nexus a little bit. We'll see if he actually puts it down. Oh my god, throws a pylon down as well. Dewalt doing a fantastic job here of slowing ZhanHun down. ZhanHun, of course, doing the same over in Dewalt's space, but no offensive pylon as of yet. Now, this one did end up getting canceled, but blocked a little bit of mining time. Now, in comes the probe. Oh, that other probe getting some damage there. Let's take a look at Dewalt's couple units. Running them around right now, trying to get some damage, trying to buy some time. Can't quite kill a probe so far. Ooh, and he ends up getting one there. Okay, so, I mean, it's not the greatest, but not the worst as well. ZhanHun going to send his couple of Zealots over to deal with that pylon now. Dewalt doing the same. ZhanHun sending a probe back up here as well. Does have vision, so can just drill up also. Oh, and he just throws the Nexus down, so says, you know what, screw it, let's just get this Nexus going. Not perfectly placed, but it just means you're going to have to put an extra probe on that gas. So actually not all that bad. In fact, yeah, that's maybe the pylon should have been up just a little bit there. Anyways, both sides getting their Nexuses. This probe still alive for Dewalt in the main. ZhanHun as well, same type of story. And, you know, a little bit of action here in the beginning, like only, you know, the one scouting probe over here, and then also a probe in the main base. You can see that 2-probe differential here. That's all the real damage that's been dealt, other than some pylons going down and being killed off. But, you know, that is kind of the to and fro of this early game. Not too surprised to see it. Kind of funny watching ZhanHun, by the way, chase a probe with 4 Zealots. He's, like, trying to flank it. It's not really working out for him, unfortunately. Dewalt, the master of keeping his probe alive so far. Oh, jukes and jives around the Zealot there. And, of course, don't forget, there's no scout over in Dewalt's space. So as that Cybernetics core finishes up, Dewalt can kind of go for whatever he would like. In the meantime, knowing exactly what's going on from ZhanHun, and it sees that it is a second gateway. Kind of surprising to see the second gateway. That might just be because the probe is alive at this point. Ah, the Citadel coming up from Dewalt. So he's going to be going for a Dark Templar rush. Another offensive pylon goes down. And in fact, Dewalt with another Zealot. I got to tell you, it feels to me like Dewalt is playing much better than ZhanHun in this game. Really fantastic harassment with the probe, with the Zealots. And in fact, he's got 2 probes here already. He's going to get a third. Oh, it just barely got away there. Looks like he's going to run behind the minerals now. We'll see if he can get any more. But that's some pretty reasonable damage, I would say. And the fact that he scouted out that there's no sort of detection or anything yet does make me think that there's a possibility here that the Dark Templar rush can do a lot of damage. In fact, a Robo coming up quickly as well, so we could even end up seeing a drop with that. Not entirely sure if we actually will, though. There's Zealot and Dragoon coming up. Robo is on the way now, and he's definitely going to need an observer out of there ASAP. Templar Archives not yet done. Honestly, it kind of looks to me like ZhanHun should have an observer out in time, but that doesn't mean it will be at his base when the DT comes. Now, ZhanHun pushing across. Pretty healthy amount of units here. 5 Zealots, 2 Dragoons. And that's going to be against 3 Zealots and a Dragoon, but it is a very small choke. So Dewalt should be able to hold for a good amount of time. And with DTs coming out, of course, no problem there. DTs can easily kill off these units. But ZhanHun, like, he's going to get some info from this attack immediately. Okay, the probe slips out. And ZhanHun is kind of chasing it with most of his army, so maybe not the best play right there. Observatory comes up. The shuttle is about to finish. A photon cannon coming up as well. And here we go. The DT drop going to be sent across the map. ZhanHun is getting his observatory. He might be very caught off guard from this. By the way, Dewalt with the probe up here getting ready to take his own 3rd base location. 4th gate coming up for ZhanHun. Still down 3 probes as expected. And here comes the DT drop. This is the most important moment in this game right now. And here we go. DT's getting dropped out. Going after that shuttle. That's the only thing he can see here. And damage starting to get dealt. Now, an observer is going to be out pretty quickly. Let's see how many kills he's got. 2 probes, 3 probes so far with the DTs. Gonna get a few more, it looks like. Okay. Actually misses a shot right there, unfortunately. So, looks like that one got about 3. And this DT, of course, going to be picked off very, very quickly. Now, the observer coming over. Oh, Dewalt ringing around the mineral patches right now. Going back towards those main minerals. Oh, my God. He's gonna get a few more probe kills, it looks like. Yeah, there goes another one. Going after the gas probes now. Very well done. Oh, my God. Great execution here from Dewalt. Dude, Dewalt way outplaying ZhanHun right now. He is up 10 workers right now. But this is a pretty big army. So Dewalt should look out for that a little bit. Well, as I say that and go back, it doesn't feel that scary, honestly. Well, if these 2 Dragoons just run up and die, that's another story altogether. Okay, he does turn them around. But he has a photon cannon. He's going to have 4 Goons and 3 Zealots against, let's see what we have here. 6 Goons, 5 Zealots. So definitely a stronger set of units here, rather, for ZhanHun. But with this many gates, the cannon, the high ground, the small choke, I don't think ZhanHun can actually get damage done. Now, another DT going to get dropped off into this main base. Oh, man. Dewalt just going to start ripping ZhanHun apart at this point. Killing a few more probes. 2 Dragoons going to take a little bit to kill off a DT here. Okay, so 5 kills total on that one. Another photon cannon coming up. More gates as well. Just getting ready now to go down his own ramp. Of course, you really want to open up an area like this if you're going to attack down. Oh my God! ZhanHun throwing down photon cannons for a better containment? I haven't seen something like this since Gladiator. This is very, very different indeed. Now, we actually do have Reavers, so this can be pushed cost efficiently, although it is a little bit tricky. But it looks like Dewalt is thinking about going for a counter Reaver drop here. He does have his Nexus going up. ZhanHun can easily walk over there and kill that. That should not be any sort of issue. Another pylon going down. More and more cannons, but here comes the Reaver drop. Only a single Dragoon waiting here in ZhanHun's main base. Second Robo comes up. Legs on the way as well, and here comes that Reaver drop. Reaver pops out. Oh, very good Scarab. It looks like he killed about 5 there. Then another one. 7, 9 kills now. Oh my god, even more than I thought. A good solid 9 kills from that Reaver. The Zealots going to town as well. More Reavers being made. I love the double Robo play, by the way. You can get plenty of Reavers out here, or even more shuttles if he wants to shuttle units out of his base. Now, here we go. The Reaver walks down. Now, he's just going to get this picked off. I don't know about this move. He gets 1 Scarab off. Well, actually, that's a lot of missed shots. If a few more of those had hit, the Reaver would be dead right now. Oof! Nice Scarab goes off. Some more cannons as well, making quite the arc right now. This is a really kind of cool and creative thing that we're seeing out of ZhanHun. I'm actually kind of becoming a fan right now, to be honest. I love this type of move where, this could get some big mistakes to be made from Dewalt. Now, ZhanHun with a lot of units at home sitting in there. Dewalt has way more supply, way more workers. But he does need to break out cost efficiently, and that's going to be the hard thing. More pylons going down as Dewalt did get supply blocks since he lost the pylons he put up trying to take a 3rd base. Doesn't look like ZhanHun has really planned to take a 3rd himself. Honestly, his probe count is so low, I can't blame him. Dewalt needs these pylons to finish up so he can actually get his economy back online, get some macro going. Double speed shuttle coming out now. Ooh, some Dragoons here to catch it. Drops those speed zealots out. And ZhanHun tries to pick off the shuttle. Doesn't quite get it, but can bring the rest of his units up here. This leading Dragoon will eat a couple Scarabs at least, but he will be able to pick off the Dragoon. Oh, another Scarab gets off. Very nicely done from Dewalt. Still getting as much value as he really can. Let's see what else is being made. Yeah, just a couple more Reavers at the moment. These speed zealots go up and actually will be met by a lot of Dragoons that were sitting on the defense. Dewalt being careful now with these speed shuttles, is getting Psystorm and is also getting Reaver damage, which is not something we see all that often. That gives plus 25 damage to the Reaver. It's a pretty big deal. Now, drops out 4 Dragoons here against 3, so we'll go ahead and trade 1 for 1. Looks like he is going to shuttle out more units also. Dewalt is up so much supply right now, man. Like 20 army supply even. So a tough situation here for ZhanHun, but he is trying to keep him in his base, right? He's reacting to this very quickly, trying to keep everything in there. Look at the cannon count. It is just ginormous. You never really see anything quite like this. Honestly, it looks so different from so many plays that we've seen, but Dewalt, in the meantime here, he actually... he has these Zealots that ZhanHun is frantically microing against, but they're doing a pretty good job. Goes out the other side with double Reaver and 4 Zealots. A lot of Dragoons waiting in the main base for him. I wonder if at some point Dewalt should really just break out of the containment, but it seems like he's happy to just continually run the map with these shuttles. Now, the Reaver's getting some shots off. Okay, a pretty decent Scarab there. Kills a few Dragoons, like 4 Dragoons falls, a few probes, maybe a 5th Dragoon. Yeah, looks like a 5th Dragoon goes down. Maybe even a 6th. We'll see. Yeah, it will end up falling. But, yeah, was that really worth it? You know, I guess so, with how low the economy is of ZhanHun. Now, these Reavers dealing massive damage. A lot of Dragoons falling. Bringing some units down the ramp while he tries to break out of these cannons now as well. Only takes a couple Scarabs to kill off a cannon, so those will be killed rather quickly. Dewalt's army so big. Once these cannons are gone, I don't know what ZhanHun can really do at that point, honestly. I feel like Dewalt can actually attack move into the cannons and kill them and kill the army. All right, he is really forcing his way down the ramp now. The cannon's dealing a lot of damage here, picking off quite a few Dragoons. ZhanHun microing back his own Dragoons here, bringing up a few reinforcements as well. The Reavers, of course, will end up cleaning this up no matter what happens. A couple more Scarabs go down, killing off those northern Dragoons. ZhanHun with only a few left at this containment, but he is fighting the best way that he knows how while his cannons are still firing. And that is a smart move to do, but Dewalt wants out so badly at this point. He is just putting everything he has into breaking out of this containment. Almost out of minerals, as we can see. Definitely needs to knock this out. Maybe throw down his own Nexus here as well. I love that ZhanHun was trying to warp in another cannon there as if that was going to work. All right, ZhanHun has his third base up first. Still down in probes massively here. But Dewalt is clearing everything. He's got High Templars out. He already has Psystorm. He has that plus 25 on the Reavers as well. Now, what does ZhanHun actually have going on for himself? No Reaver tech, no Templar tech, no Citadel even. So he's on slow Zealots and ranged goons, and that's it. Plus 2 attack for Dewalt, 1-1 for ZhanHun. So in every way, Dewalt really is winning this game right now. But what's the army supplies at? Let's see. Let's take 20 away. Okay, it's not that big an army supply advantage for Dewalt, but his quality is much higher. He's going to have a Psystorm. Oh, unless it gets picked off. Loses that immediately. Oh my god. Dewalt doesn't have range. This has been such a crazy game. This is not something that I kept track of, and I think Dewalt as well. This might show us why the cannons fought so fantastically against him. Definitely a big mistake there from Dewalt. One that everyone makes from time to time. Now ZhanHun standing behind these minerals. Here comes Dewalt. His Zealot's going to have to do the heavy lifting. His Dragoon's going to have a hard time here. ZhanHun simply backs up. Only 29 workers. Seriously, that is so low. Dewalt runs up this ramp. Going to push everything back. And even though, well, ZhanHun's supply is actually getting kind of comically large. Because look, he's down 20 workers, which means he's actually tied up in army supply. Which is not something I really expected this game, considering how weird the game has been, how he's been so low on probes the whole time, how he made 100 cannons. But between Dewalt missing that range upgrade and just some good retreats and reinforcements from ZhanHun, he's got himself into a position where maybe he can take this game. I am very impressed right now, but some Psystorms going down. Ooh, pops that Observer there as well. The Reaver's coming back for Dewalt. ZhanHun, his saturation. I mean, he is still mining from 3 bases, so his income is going to be a lot quicker than Dewalt's right now. No question about that. He's guarding the back of these mineral patches right now, or seeming to. He actually doesn't have an Observer here to shoot over that little wall. Of course, you can kind of peek in with the unit and get all your Dragoons to fire, but definitely something that's missing. Here comes his Observer now. DT's coming out. Does see that there. ZhanHun goes to the north, backs up. By the way, he is getting Plasma Shields. Still no Citadel, just going all in on the Dragoons, which I actually think is a good choice because he doesn't really have time to do anything else here. But the fact that he's getting Plasma Shields, like, I think we are seeing a lot of cool creativity out of ZhanHun this game, without doubt. Now, here we go. This massive Dragoon's going to start engaging Dewalt. Dewalt has the Reavers here to help, so he can't stand and fight. Jumps on the Reavers on the other side. Dewalt looping around right now with his Speed Zealots, going to try to push this back. And ZhanHun actually has a much bigger army. I can't even believe what I'm seeing here. I think ZhanHun has won this game. Oh, wait. He's lost all of his probes. What in the world is going on here? That I hadn't noticed, but his army may be able to kill everything. Look at this. The Dragoons trying to fight against these Reavers, having a little bit of a hard time, but he is massacring the rest of Dewalt's army. You can't win with just Reavers, especially when you have nothing mining, because Scarabs cost money. Oh my god. The probes even coming out to fight now as well. Gets a good Scarab there. Needs more than just that, though. Another great Scarab goes down, but ZhanHun looks like he's going to take this game. Oh my god. I have chills. The most ridiculous comeback. ZhanHun wins game number 4.